There are two things that you have to know to how to even have a good conversation with a stranger. The first one is how to initiate the conversation, and the second thing is how to respond to the questions they throw at you. For the first one, let me tell you, there are a lot of times in my life that I regret not even initiating the conversation. For an example, that's a time when I was studying in my middle school. I was like 12 or 13, 14 years old, 13 or 14 years old. I had a huge crush on this particular girl. At each and every day at the end of the school, I was waiting for my dad to pick up me. I will be just waiting for that, and I see her nearly each and every single day of my life. I just see her. I just stand there, just looking at her. She doesn't even know I even exist. She's from a completely different class. I don't even which class it is. I was just looking at her, smiling to me, and even talking with my friends about her. Like, I have a crush on that particular girl. I like her. That's like that. But I never even spoken to her once in my life. There's even a time when we both were studying in the same tuition, but I never even spoke to her once in the. I never initiate the conversation with her. Like, just imagine, I will be just standing there waiting for my dad to pick up me. I'll be just standing. I was looking at her. She doesn't even look at me. She doesn't even know me. She's just there. And you always have the feeling like, I need to go and tell her that I like her. That kind of thing. Even my friends keep on telling me, you should just go and tell her, bro. She's not that much. You can easily get her like that. But deep down, I feel like I'm not ready for that. Like, I'm a piece of trash. When I was studying in school, I doesn't even get any kind of good grades or anything. I was on the lowest bottom bucket. I am not good at sports. I don't even look good. I was so much skinnier. But I didn't even think about that during the time. I never felt bad about my physique. Anyways, I felt so much worse about me that I felt like I don't deserve that. The most fearing thing was not she reject me. What if she accept me? That was the most fearful thing for me during that time. I kept on overthinking it. Years passed. 4 years has been passed. I haven't even spoke a single word to her, and I finished my school. To this day, the only words that I spoken to her was online. I just said, "You look beautiful," and that is it. And she said, "Thank you," or that's it. I didn't even spoke to her once in my life. That hurts most cause I know where she is living. I even know what's her car's number plate is. That much I was being fucking creepy. It feels so creepy, but it hurts a little bit. But it was on the pause. I was a little child during the time, like 13 or 14 years old. Now I'm 19 years old anyways. When I even think about it, it just makes me laugh at the times when I was like so much nervous and wasn't even able to go and initiate a conversation. It's so cinematic to me. And nowadays I was completely changed. After I finished my school, I take a road to change my whole entire life, especially on the social life. I started to improve it a lot. And even on my first year of my university, this is the first time I'm going to start initiating the conversation, especially with a girl. What happened is, I know her. We didn't even talk to each other like that. She was in the bus. I saw her. She was so beautiful, bro, that day. I always go and study in the morning, even in the bus, okay? I will study online courses during that time, but I can't even focus on the course. When I just look at her once in there, I was completely lost. I just so much obsessed. My mind is obsessed during that time. So when the bus entered the university, we all just get out of the bus to get to the classes. I just go up to her and ask her name. She said something, but I can't even remember because It's kind of a Muslim name, right? I can't understand what she was saying. Also, it's a little bit weirder name. I can't even understand what she's saying her name was. I said, okay, but I don't get your name. But I think you look so beautiful. And that is all the things that I told her. And she was so much blushing and she was telling nice things and but she got a boyfriend anyways. But at least I just able to go and speak to her, and she became a good friend of mine. Even now, she is a bit closer to me. So I don't feel any kind of regret now. So the thing is, it is not about how to do it, you just keep on looking at a lot of different YouTube channels. Keep on overthinking yourself, how to initiate the conversation, how to do it. You don't even think about it, you just have to go and speak. That is all it takes. You just take this few steps and just open your mouth, you can be able to speak normally. And that is how you have to do it. You just have to go and speak. That is what initiating a conversation is. You can just go and ask them what is their name. It is that much easier. Just asking simple, stupid questions like what is their name or whatever kind of thing it is. You have to just do it. That is all it takes. Okay, and for the second part of this video, what is how to respond to the questions they ask. And just like it, one thing that you need to know is your brain actually wired for connections. Your brain normally knows how to respond to questions in the normal, healthy situations. But there are two things that completely stop your brain, and that is why you go completely blank during the situations when people just come up to you and ask some questions. You'll be just going blank. Your eyes will be open like you'll be just doing those kind of stupid faces. The reason is there are two things. The first thing is you consciously thinking about what you want to tell them, what they asked you. You didn't subconsciously just tell them whatever the thing they asked. You didn't do it automatically, but rather you will be thinking about it. You're thinking about what should I say. If you just stop overthinking, all of the problem will be just gone. You just have to stop thinking and just answer it like automatic. Just put your mind on automatic mode. That is how you have to do it. The second thing is, it doesn't wanna sound so nice. You just have to make sure that your health triangle is good. The health triangle is sleep, exercise, and your diet. All of the three things should be at least on a regular, at a good level. It should be okay. If you doesn't sleep well or you doesn't exercise that much, you can be semi-energetic. You'll be look like a slouch at your regular basis. You'll just look like a slouch and you'll be so discouraging to just even have a conversation with you. Like, why should we even have a conversation with you? Like, you'll be slouching the blood, talking like that. If you want to be energetic, you just have to follow the health triangle. You should just tick all the boxes. You need to sleep well, you need to eat well, and you have to do some kind of exercises, especially weightlifting or cardio, any kind of thing. That's your wish, but you have to do those things. And that is how your brain will be much more stay on sharp, and your primal instincts and primal wiring of your brain can activate normally like how a natural human supposed to do. That's the one time what happened is, after the exam year, I was just sleeping on a boys' common room of my university. And then suddenly they turned off the fans and lights, and the room cleaning is supposed to be done during the time. So I was just get out and just sat there and took my phone. I was so much like off sleep state because I was studying for the exam a day before last night. So I didn't feel that much good. So my health is so much worse. And during that time, a girl and my friends were there, and she told me like, one, just look at your phone, or just don't look at it. Why you're keeping your phone open and just looking at the ground like that? She asked me, and I look at her like, Like I don't even know whether that was real or I was being in a dream. And just later I came to know that was actual real life incident, and that wasn't a dream. I was like dream walking. It felt like dream walking, bro. So that is the thing. Your brain will naturally know how to respond to questions if you just stop these two things. If you stop overthinking, consciously thinking, your brain will just can be able to open its mouth normally. And the second thing you have to do is make sure your health is on good level. Make sure you sleep well, eat well, and exercise well. And of course, you need to exercise a lot. That is the key thing that you need to realize. And if you want much more practical approaches, and there are a lot of foundational things that you need to master to become a great communication expert. Not a communication expert, at least some kind of guy who was able to communicate with the surrounding people. That is what public speaking is. Not public speaking is not only us talking on the stage. It is also just talking when in the public. That is it. Just talking with your friends on a group setting or whatever it is. That is what a public speaking is. If you want to get good at it, you can check the course in the description. You can just take a look at it, which is so much cheaper, to be honest. And just exercise well, like at least this will, okay? So bicep, tricep, huh? And that is it for this video. And thanks for watching. If you like this video, just do a regular YouTube thing, bullshit like, likes, share, subscribe.